Hello guys, welcome to Tarot Predictions people, and that will be a tarot scope for Scorpio for July 2017. So the first card of Scorpio will be the topic they need to go through during July, on in other words the things they need to deal with, and that will be the reverse Three of Wands. So guys, this is a card showing that really you got to put a more effort than you're putting than you are essentially putting. It is because the achievements, or rather the self-confidence you're sitting at, it is kind of false, and it turns out that you will not be as far as you think you are ahead. And the catalyst will also have the reverse sun here, which points that will lead you, because the false sense of how ahead you are will lead you to laziness and exploiting one self-power, self-ambitions, if you want to say it that way. And also the reverse sun is pointing that you, even though you're feeling outwardly comfortable, okay, inwardly you will be empty, and this is probably because some of your plans will be left unfulfilled because of your laziness again. So in your career, for what it seems guys, you will be able to attend to your deeds and your projects, your responsibilities there, but you will, for what it seems, work beneath one standard. It is because you will not give 100% of yourself. For what does it seems, that will be your affinity. And into your relationship, Scorpio, that particular card speaks for losing off a passions into your relationship, where kind of like the sexual drive will be off a little bit, and also it is also a losing up of faith how far the relationship itself can go, and where you can end up in a certain level of that particular relationship. However guys, as these are reversed cards, you shouldn't be discouraged people. It is just you need to be more, you need to give an expression to your vital energy. What I mean is that you should not lay down and just be satisfied with the current results guys, but you always need to ask for more. And the second card comes as the negativity, the things that are going to hold you down. That is the Seven of Wands, and that is the resistance probably guys of the change that you need to place on your own accord. I mean, to start working above one standards. And here the question comes is, toward what end I'm going to do that? Where is the benefits? Where is the profit of doing it? So if we're talking about your career, but it is very likely that you're going to start thinking that the treatment against you, it is quite unfair into your career, and that is going to place you with the strength there as a catalyst. That is going to place you into a state where you will basically stop sharing, you will basically stop empathizing with your co-workers and with your friends, if you want to say it that way, and you will start dividing from the contract, if you want to say, or from the already established way how the procedures needs to be done into your career, and thus you will start doing the things according to your own expectations and according to your own beliefs, if we can say it also that way. And into your and that will cause you big difficulties and big troubles, for what it seems, with your bosses, with the a relationship with your bosses and with your supervisors. And for what it seems, for a relationship, these two particular cards guys are showing that you will somehow close yourself a little bit for your partner here, because you will not feel the same sense of not attraction. The attraction will be there, but the sexual drive and also the passion that is sparking at the start of the relationship, and right now that passion somehow seems vaporized, and that it is not in place during July 2017. Now the next card here guys comes as the positivity you will have, and that is the Seven of Cups. So the positivity here people is the perspective that every single plan of yours, if you of course start working above one standards, has a potential to be unfold. Let me draw the other card. Yeah, that is the Six of Cups. So with small steps into your career, you can achieve a particular spontaneous happiness reached through small improvements, small breakthroughs in these kind of stuff. However, it is very important here with this card, not that you will not do it, that will be the affinity of yours, but it is very important, guys, to clinch into your previous experience in the same situations you're going to be involved in, so you don't repeat some old mistakes. It is also very important to think straight. Okay, keep the things simple, because if you don't ground yourself, the disappointment of a small failure is going to ground you itself, but you don't have to reach that particular point where you will end up disappointment of a certain sort of unfoldment of things into your relationship. How this shows how you can reignite the passion here, guys. And into your relationship, the passion can be reignited as you try small things. You try small things in life to lit the fire back. In other words, try something crazy, guys. Try something new for the relationship, new enterprises and new crazy ideas that are coming in your mind, just so you can kind of shake a little bit the ground which is already way too stiff. These particular cards also, now I'm seeing all of them, these particular cards may speak also for cockiness, taking things for granted. So that could speak also for your career and for your relationship. And if that's the case, guys, remember how much you have invested in your activities. Okay, remember how much you have invested into your career, and also how much people invested into you. Nothing is for granted, guys. And as you can find yourself at the top of the world one day, you may end up down in the dumps in the other day. So be grateful for what you have and be grateful for your blessings. Same goes into your relationship. Don't take your partner for granted, people. And especially as we have these two over here, that speaks that a possibility of you abusing the relationship, in a sense that knowing that your partner doesn't have anything to go, if they, for example, in other words, they cannot break with you at this very moment for some reason. So don't abuse that particular situation, guys. Be gentle, be compassionate, and show them that you aren't lazy. Show them that you still have passion toward them, because it is what you have. The reverse cards are only suppressed uprights, so you can unlock that particular state of yours of high amount of passion, high amount of consumption of the relationship itself. So guys, don't go with the current flow that you're going right now, but try to change the direction a little bit, showing that there is still a room for unfoldment, either into your career or into your relationship. And last card is the result of all that. That will be the Seven of Pentacles. And we are seeing here that you will make up your mind. We are seeing here that you will detach from activity. Let me draw the other card. Yeah, that is the Four of Cups reversed. So at the end of the month, it does seem that you will make a notice of what is happening around you, and thus you are going to detach from all activity for a little bit, just so you can realize that your approach right now isn't correct. The Four of Cups reverse here, showing a new realization, new perspective. If you are ending up single, these two cards are showing of the appearance of a person, new relationship, new contact. Also speaks for a new project that you're going to take, new work or a new job or a new promotion, if you want to say it that way. Whatever it is, that will be a new perspective of yours, how you need to deal with things. So we are seeing here that July will be a important month for you, Scorpio, so you can learn your lesson that you can't stay in one place, guys. You basically cannot be satisfied with the current with the current situation and just say the hell with it, whatever has to happen, it will happen. No, you have to work for your own personal improvement here. You have to do extreme effort so you can reverse the sun and the sun can shine bright upon you, and that can be done only if you reanalyze your approach, your actions, and if you reanalyze your how much you give toward the situation. However, some of you may realize that they are giving way too much. That could be also an expression here that you may do attempts to favor somebody or some particular situation, and here with the Three of Wands you're going to realize that basically you're giving way too much for such little gain. That it isn't worth it, and this is where you're gonna realize that you're not as far as you think you are, and that will make you ground yourself, where you're gonna seek your happiness into other small things in life, and thus you're going to find that different perspective here. It can play out in a many varieties of ways, guys, but I like to say some few words for those which are single, and these cards here are showing, guys, that you're gonna lose a particular hope somewhere in July. Not just hope, but the whole attraction of being with someone, the whole sense of being with someone, and you try to convince yourself that being alone is better than actually being with someone. And just when you are almost convincing yourself, you will not want to deal with anybody, you know, you will not want to go out on dates, you will not want to talk with anybody, you will basically neglect people who are texting you on Facebook, flirting with you and this kind of stuff. And just when you almost closed yourself, or what it seems, somebody is going to make you realize that this particular approach of yours, it is not right, and sooner or later you will fall in love again. So that was the tarot scope for you Scorpios for July 2017, and I hope you guys find it helpful. And if you do, please like and share the video if you can, so it can help to more people. And with that being said, guys, if you want a private reading with me, you can find me at www.tarotpredictions.net, which is also written here in the description of the video. And until then, guys, see you next time. Bye.